Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Elisa, and so many of you have been asking me about the cost of living in China after we shared our apartment video tour. Some really fantastic questions, so please keep them coming. In this video, I will share with you the monthly cost of gas, electricity, water, internet, VPN, our mobile phones and TV subscription. Oh, and I'm also going to squeeze in there drinking water and transport. I will give you context for each item so that you can work out the value. And also remember that this is for a family of 5 living in a 5-bedroom apartment. At the end, I'm also going to share some fees that were completely unexpected that I certainly wish that we knew about beforehand. As usual, I will share the prices in RMB and I will include conversions for other currencies on the screen. So many of you have found it really helpful on past videos, so thank you so much for the feedback. For some additional context, the average annual income in China is 10,000 yuan or RMB for urban non-private employees. Please note that this can be a lot lower depending on the region, and also it can be a lot higher for certain cities as well. So without further ado, let's get started. First up, we have gas. This one will shock you. So we have a gas stove that is used every single day, and usually we use both hobs twice a day. We don't have gas heating, so the cost is purely for cooking, and the gas bill is paid monthly. Our average cost per month for gas is 17 RMB. I personally think that there is no arguing here that this is an amazing price. And also why it's so important that I actually give you a bit of context around each of these items, because if I was using gas once per week and it cost 17 yuan, it wouldn't be the same as using it every day at the same price. So I hope that makes sense. Next up is electricity, and this one is a fun one because it varies a lot depending on the time of year. Our first year here, we didn't really know what to expect, so we openly used the air conditioners for cooling during summer and heating during winter as much as we wanted. And if you're not familiar with Hangzhou, the summers here are absolutely hot and humid, and the winters very cold. Well, at least for us, because, we have been living in the Middle East and tropical Australia for many, many years. Our electricity use in China includes using air conditioners or heating overnight in 3 bedrooms, and at least 1 air conditioner or heater in the main living space during the day, as I'm mostly at home. Electricity also covers the use of water heating, a countertop oven that is constantly used, and a washer/dryer that, as you can imagine, also works overtime. The electricity bill is paid monthly, and I think this one will surprise you. The average monthly cost for a family of 5 is 713 yuan per month. The difference in price between our highest and lowest month is actually quite huge. Our highest month was October and the cost was 1,300 yuan. And this is probably because we use the air conditioners the most during this month. And our lowest month was May and the cost was just 379 yuan. We do think that generally we do use electricity in comparison a lot more than an average Chinese family. So I do expect that they spend a lot less than we do. And also, generally speaking, we do enjoy cold air conditioning more than the locals. We have been blown away to see people simply with a fan and windows wide open in the middle of summer. So safe to say that this is not a frugal amount and we could spend a lot less. I would love to hear from you actually. How much does electricity cost per month in your country? Next up is water. Just as we did with our electricity use, we use water in the first few months with no artificial limits. We have 2 bathrooms with showers plus a bathtub. We're basically an active family, so we do shower at least once a day, usually more. And I cook daily as well, so we also do a lot of dishwashing. And to my despair, we don't actually own a dishwasher currently. The water bill is paid every second month. So bearing all of that in mind, the average monthly cost for a family of 5 is 52 yuan. I'm also going to include our drinking water. We don't believe that it's safe to drink the tap water here. In fact, we also see the locals buy bottled water. So we do have our water delivered to our home in these 19-litre bottles. They are 22 yuan each, and we go through about 12 of these a month, which comes to 264 yuan per month. Now, let's talk about transport. We previously lived in Qatar where we had 2 vehicles. However, since arriving in China, we decided we would go without a car at least for the first year or so. So for the first year, we have been relying on an online car hailing service called Didi, which is basically Uber, along with the metro. We chose to live close to the children's school and David's place of work for ease of commute, and we also walk and bike a lot. An average month of public transport for a family of 5 is 612 yuan, and this generally includes a taxi to and from school and the occasional outing to the city for which we use the trains. Some months we spend a little bit less, others a little bit more, and this obviously doesn't include our holiday transport expenses. Next up is internet and VPN. We have an unlimited internet plan and a VPN. A VPN allows us to access websites that we can't get past the firewall in China. This includes YouTube and WhatsApp for keeping connected with family. So for us, having a VPN is absolutely a must. We do pay for it separately, but it enables us to use Wi-Fi in our home across all our devices without connecting to a separate VPN service. The internet on its own is 1,788 yuan per year, which is 149 per month, and the VPN costs 1,200 yuan per year, which is 100 yuan per month. Now let's move on to our phone bill. We don't have a landline service, which in this day and age is not surprising at all. So this cost is entirely for our 2 mobile phones. Our package includes 40 gigabytes of data and 360 minutes for calls. We each pay per month and our plans cost just 58 yuan each. So that's 116 yuan per month. Now let's talk about our TV service. We have a TV cable service that enables us to watch thousands of shows and movies, including on-demand TV channels from all over the world. Honestly, the user interface is a bit tricky and it could be improved. However, the access that we have is incredible and it definitely comes at a price. This service costs us 1,500 yuan per month, which works out to be 125 per month. Another category is groceries, and I have shared a video inside a regular Chinese supermarket in the suburbs with the prices of some of the food that you will find here. However, I would love to give you a clearer view of what we actually spend as expats that buy imported products, and also as people that don't have a traditional Chinese diet. So in a future video, I will show you what we buy, how we buy it, and how much we spend per month. And our last point is an unexpected cost. We honestly had no idea that we had to pay these fees, and it definitely came as a surprise. When we signed the lease for our apartment, this came with a massive management fee of 5,400 yuan for the year, plus an additional 2,250 yuan for lease tax, also for the year. That works out to be an additional 640 yuan per month for those expenses, so definitely something to keep in mind. So, our total monthly spendings for utilities comes to 2,788 yuan. And I've tried to be as thorough as possible to answer all of your questions, so do please let me know if there's anything that I've missed. If you have found this video helpful, please subscribe or share with a friend that you think will find this interesting. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.